Right, you are welcome once again. Yeah, I hope you have gone through my video that discussed where I explained how to differentiate power function type of integration. Now we are looking at how to integrate some functions. So we want to integrate some function this time around. Some functions, right? We want to see how to integrate them. Now it is very easy. Some function, if you understand integration of power functions or any other type of functions you can easily solve problems that involve some functions. Now let's say we have integral u of x plus v of x, then dx. And you want to integrate this. Alright, this is an integrand. So we want to find the integral of this integrand. What we do is we'll find the integral of each integrand in the bracket. So that will be integral u of x dx. Then we'll add the integral of u of x ds also. That's all. So that means we integrate each function individually, then we add up the result. So that is rule of sum, a rule of integrating some functions. Let me give you example. Now, let's say we have to integrate x squared. X squared is to the power 2 plus 5x plus 10. Then dx. Yeah, all we have to do is to break it down to integral x to the power 2 dx plus integral 5x dx, then plus integral 10 dx. That is it. And you know, when you integrate x to the power 2 dx, from what I've taught earlier, it's going to be x to the power 2 plus 1 all over 2 plus 1. Then we integrate 5 x dx. You know, that's going to be, this 5 is just going to be a multiplier. It does not really change. So it's going to be 5x to the power 1 plus 1, okay, all over this 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. We already divide by the new power. Then when you integrate 10, what do you get? You should know that is 10x. Then they have one constant. The entire expression we have one constant c. So that's plus 10x plus c. Alright, so finally we have x to the power 3 over 3 plus 5x squared over 2 plus 10x plus c. So that is what? That is how to solve problems that involve some function. That's how to integrate some function. Right? Just understand that we set the integrands in the bracket, and then we have them in the form of integral x squared dx plus integral 5x dx plus integral 10 dx. Then we obtain the integral of each integrand. So when we obtain the integral of that, then we'll add up the result. That as sum of the functions, right? So there are some basic rules that you need to know as you are preparing for your exam, right? You need to know that when we integrate, let's look at trig functions. Trigonometric function, when you are given sine x, you have to integrate sine x dx. Right, the integral of that is going to be minus cos x plus c. Right, that's number one. That's number one. Then number two, we have to integrate cos x dx. The integral of that will be sine x plus c. Then when we are given, that's number three, when we are given integral sec squared x dx. Right, remember that sec is the reciprocal of cos. Cos, that's cosine, is secant. So it's going to be tan x plus c. That is the integration of trig functions. Now, also remember that we may have the question in another form. Maybe we may have it as, number one, we may have it as sine kx dx to be integrated. And remember that this k is a constant. This k here is a constant. Now the integral become 1 minus 1 over whatever this k is. Alright, whatever this k is, then cos kx. Remember to add the constant c. Right? Okay? Well, the idea is a simple thing. The idea is that if we have sine u of x, okay, sine u of x dx. Now remember, this u of x is a function on its own. We are finding the trig. We have this is like a function of function, because this trig is a trig function. Then we have another function. So we have function in a function. I want to integrate function or function. What do? We first differentiate this function u of x here, and whatever we get there, we invert it as minus 1 over u prime of x. What's the meaning of u prime of x? It simply means derivative of u of x. Then cos u of x. Remember to always add the what? The constant. Let's assume we have a sine x squared now. We have sine x squared dx. Okay? What we're going to do is that we'll differentiate this x squared. So that will become 2x. The derivative of x squared is 2x. Okay? The dx of x squared is 2x. So we now have minus 1 over 2x. Okay? Then that is now going to be cos x squared plus c. That's a simple technique for that. That explains this rule that I gave to you. Now, similarly, when we have cos function, which is cos u of x now, cos u of x dx, to be integrated. Okay, to be integrated. Now, what are we going to have? This is number 2. Okay, we first going to be 1 over u prime of x, then sine u of x plus c. Okay, so that is it. Remember, for sine function we have negative, for cos function we have positive in the case of integration. So if we have we have to integrate cos 4x squared, for instance, dx. All that we're going to do is what? We would look at this function here, which is 4x squared. That's a function in trig function. Now differentiate 4x squared. What do we have? We have 8x. So we now say 1 over 8x, right? Sine 4x squared plus c. Hope you understand. So that is how to solve problem of this nature. The same thing applies to trig, to cosine function, to tan function, and to cos function, as well as sine function. Thank you very much. I want you to continue to do your best as you are preparing for your exam. Success is achievable. Just that you need to burn the candle. Burn the midnight candle, burn the midnight oil, go extra mile, and you will surely perform above average. I wish you all the best.